If I asked you the question, do you believe that your thoughts, your feelings, your state of being have somewhat of an influence over your life? Do you believe that your state of being, who you are conscious of being, creates your physical reality? Then you will probably say, yes, I believe that. But the truth is, if you are still sloppy and lazy with the thoughts, the feelings that you allow into your system, then you do not believe this at all. Or you simply don't care about your life. But I don't believe that. The truth is that probably you do not believe 100% or you do not know clearly the power that your thoughts and feelings have over your life. And that is why you are not careful. You are not selective with how you think and how you feel. We are programmed to believe that we do not have control over this. There is this outside circumstance happening. That's why I feel this way. That's why I think this way. And that's why I believe the world to be like this. But this is not true. You do have control over your heart and mind. And you should learn to stand guard at the door of your heart and mind and not allow anything in that you do not want to see manifest. You cannot allow any thought to slip by unnoticed that you do not want to see in your life. You cannot allow any feeling to enter your heart that is not in alignment with your desired reality. You see, just like a baby or your pregnant wife, you would not allow any negative influence into their space because you care for them. And just like that, your life, your physical reality, your precious life is your baby. This is your creation. So why are we so sloppy with what we allow into our minds and hearts? If we knew how it influences our precious life, our baby, then we would be so careful, so selective, and not allow anything in that we do not want to see. So now ask yourself, what is it that I do want to see manifest? What does my desired reality look like? And then the next question, who would I be if this was already true? How would I think? How would I feel if this desired reality was already here right now? If I already had the thing that I desire? Who would that person be living in that reality? And then simply become that person. Now the game begins. Now you must start to feel and think as that person. And you must stand guard at the door of your mind and heart, fiercely, consciously, very aware, and not allow anything in that does not belong to this desired reality. The moment a thought that you do not want to think, that you do not want to see manifest, comes into your mind, you want to be aware of it, catch it, and switch back to the way of thinking that does belong to your future. The moment a feeling comes into your heart that is not a feeling that the person would have living in that reality, you want to catch yourself. Take a moment, do whatever it takes to come back to that newly chosen state of being, to a feeling that does belong to your future. Gratitude, love for life, any emotion that you would have were this already true for you. That is the whole game, and especially in the process of overcoming the old self and becoming the new self that belongs to your desired reality. You want to be very careful. You want to stand there like a guard at the door of your mind and heart and not let anything pass that does not belong there. And only live in the state of being, only feel and think the way your future self would feel and think. And then over time, as you practice this, as you become good at this, you will start to become someone new. This new state of being, those new feelings, those new thoughts, they will become your baseline. And you won't even care about your manifestation anymore. And that is the moment when you have literally become someone new. So you are sending out that new signal into the field. And this is what will be reflected back to you. The message is simple. Overcome and become And in that process, stand guard and do not allow anything in that you do not want to see. Thank you, my friends. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video.